Hello everyone. Welcome to this healthy cooking class video. Today, we will be discussing the concept of seasonal roasted vegetables. Essentially, we will be choosing some suitable vegetables, possibly leftovers from your fridge. While leafy greens are not ideal for roasting, most other vegetables can be considered. A bit of roasting and basic seasoning can make them very delicious. Why? Because roasting releases the fragrance of some vegetables, enhancing the flavors. Another benefit is that you can use this method to handle leftover vegetables in your fridge, like half a carrot, half a cabbage, or a couple of bell peppers. You can put them all together and roast them. The key technique is not to roast at very high temperature, as this can burn the vegetables and produce unhealthy free radicals. Instead, roast until they are slightly golden and cooked through, without making the temperature too high and just enough to soften the fibers and slightly heat the vegetables without them being too hard. You can use some dry spices or seasoning powders like onion powder and add some salt and fat. Sometimes, because some ingredients are quite dry in nature, it is best to add some juicy ingredients like melons, tomatoes, or mushrooms. After roasting, some juice will be produced upon biting it, enhancing the texture. Do not cut the vegetables too small, as the goal is to have them browned on the outside but just cooked on the inside, without burning, as smaller pieces are easier to be burned. It is best to use high-temperature oils, coating the vegetables lightly before roasting. Oils such as avocado oil, grapeseed oil, or rice bran oil, which have smoke points above 200 degrees Celsius, are ideal. You can also use spray oils. Spray gently for one layer, stir it, and then spray another layer to ensure a thin oil coating on the vegetable surface before putting them into the oven. This is the concept of seasonal roasted vegetables, by roasting large chunks of vegetables to enhance flavor. You can enjoy them hot right after roasting or store them in the fridge. You can also roast other ingredients simultaneously, like salmon, chicken, or duck, as they cook at low temperatures, saving you time. This method retains the nutrients in vegetables because you're not stir-frying or cutting them very small. Although high temperatures might destroy some vitamins, a good portion is being retained. Since you're not boiling them, the minerals in the vegetables won't leach into the water. This means you preserve the nutrients in the vegetables, though some juices might be released, but at least the minerals won't dissolve in water unless you drink the broth. Therefore, the minerals in the vegetables are retained, and by using a variety of vegetables, you also get different phytochemicals and antioxidants. Vegetables are naturally rich in fiber, and by adding some fat, you also get the nutritional benefits of fiber and fat. Who is this method suitable for? Because it only requires one pot, where you add in the cut vegetables, coat them with oil and seasonings, then put them in the oven. It's perfect for those who don't like stir-frying or don't want to spend much time cooking. You just press a button and can do other things while they cook. This one-pot cooking method is suitable for all age groups, whether children, young people, or the elderly. Everyone can handle it easily. It's also great for making large quantities for gatherings or parties, or for taking on picnics or outings. You can try adding fresh seasonal vegetables, like pumpkin slices in pumpkin season or chayote during chayote season. You can also add different vegetables according to the season, such as beans. In short, any green vegetable can be used, even cauliflower, though it may char slightly. Let us take a look at some vegetables we often use, like bell peppers, carrots, shiitake mushrooms, tomatoes, zucchini, pumpkin, onions, and garlic. Cutting them into large pieces can be very tasty. The seasonings can be simple, without too many spices that might affect the vegetable's natural flavors. Just some salt, pepper, dry spices, and garlic powder are sufficient. In summary, cut the vegetables into large chunks. For harder vegetables like carrots, cut them thinner or into long strips so they cook more easily. Mix in some oil, then roast in a preheated oven at 120 to 160 degrees Celsius for 10 to 15 minutes. After that, increase the temperature and continue roasting, being careful not to burn the ingredients. Once done, sprinkle some sea salt or other seasonings like powdered nutritional yeast, fennel, cumin, rosemary, or black pepper, and it is ready to serve. Very delicious indeed. What variations can you try? You could use potatoes, which would turn into something like fries. However, if you would like to use potatoes or sweet potatoes, it is best to eat them immediately, as they do not store well in the fridge. So using potatoes or sweet potatoes might not be ideal. You can try cauliflower and even lotus root. You can also add some pineapple to enhance the flavor or some beans. In short, choose seasonal ingredients that preferably with a bit of juice and flavor, otherwise they can be too dry. Coat them with a layer of oil, roast without burning, and then sprinkle some salt and seasonings. These roasted vegetables can be stored for about 3 days. In conclusion, this is our concept of seasonal roasted vegetables. I hope all of you will try this at home, and let me know what your favorite ingredients are. Keep a record of this good recipe, and I hope you all enjoy this recipe.